second.
Frederick County says commercial haulers like Ace don't have to register with the county, and Ace doesn't have access to recycle bins at the landfill. Scott Taylor, ABC 7 News.
Scott, thanks very much. Boy, that makes a lot of folks angry because they take the time to separate their trash. They think they're doing an environmental, good deed, and then that.
And yeah, that's interesting. I've seen that personally, from time to time.
And time again. So it makes it wonder, should you continue?
And oftentimes you're paying extra for the
reason, right? That's a great point as well.
There you go.
All right, so let me show you what's going on. We're still tracking we're going to continue to track the showers working on through the area. There it is, the most recent update on the both Futurecast and the Nowcast. The radar shows you that line of showers and even thunderstorms, that's what each one of these little emblems are, now pushing into western Maryland and over into sections of West Virginia, moving into our region, Mineral, Hardy, Hampshire County, places like that, and far parts of Garrett, moving into Allegheny County. So let me walk you through Futurecast. Here's what it looks like. We have the low clouds and fog out there now, a couple of light showers, but we're really going to be tracking the leading edge of this weather system. It's a cold front. And boy, wait till you see. Steve's going to have some numbers for you in just a second. Wait till you see that it's really going to cool us down big time. But again, a freshly updated Futurecast doesn't have quite the line that it had before, but a little bit later on tonight, probably in another 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, say 10 to 11, if not 11 to midnight, we're going to watch that move through our area, move through the D.C. metro from west to east. That will bring with it some gusty winds, some moderate rainfall, but the rain will not last a long time, so we're only looking at a quarter inch to maybe a half an inch of rain. This is not a widespread flooding event, but look what happens. Here's 1:30. We get through the overnight hours, and this scoots out of here. Now, when it comes to the severe weather alerts, at this point, no watches, no warnings. We don't expect there to be any watches. Not out of the question to see a warning or two because we are in the marginal risk from the Storm Prediction Center. Our greatest threat tonight is going to be some isolated spots where the winds get strong enough as the storm's moving through to kick up those gusty winds, maybe 50 plus. So pockets where there could be some damage, I'm going to classify it as saying possible. I wouldn't say likely, but possible. That is our risk tonight, and that is what we are watching. Then we move into a quick next story, and that is going to be the temperatures, and you're going to feel a major difference. So a little bit more on that. I want to send it over to meteorologist Steve Rudin. Boy, we're going to feel the big chill, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And those wind chills are going to start to fall after the midnight hour. Where we are right now feels like the upper 40s and lower 50s around the DMV. Let's fast forward to 10 o'clock tonight. Look at the colder air filtering in, wind chill factors dropping down to the 30s. Then those wind gusts pick up 25, 35 miles per hour. And look at how the wind chill factors fall. Early tomorrow morning, getting up, you're going to want to bundle up with feels like temperatures that are only in the 20s, and we stay in the upper 20s and lower 30s for wind chills for the day tomorrow. But at least we'll have a good amount of sunshine to deal with. Bill?
Yeah, and those wind chills are going to extend all the way, not just through the day tomorrow, but into your Friday morning as well. So get ready for those big changes. We're going from temperatures up near 60 degrees to then, as Steve just showed you, near freezing tomorrow afternoon, even in the peak heating of the day. 44 on your Friday, we're dry, a few clouds here and there, tracking maybe a few showers off to our south. And then Saturday, we're also dry for the first home game here of DC United, 40 degrees. We've bumped it up by 2, but it's still going to be a very chilly day. And then 50 on Sunday. If you're planning something this weekend outdoors, doesn't matter which day, Saturday or Sunday, Sunday is looking a little bit nicer, a little bit warmer, and then we'll rebound those numbers up by the mid part of next week.
And now, the Toyota Sports Desk, brought to you by your local Toyota dealers.
Apparently, the Washington Redskins are in the quarterback market. Today, head coach Ron Rivera holding court at the NFL Combine. Rivera said the Redskins plan to meet with the 2 top quarterbacks entering the 2020 NFL Draft, Joe Burrow and Tua Tagovailoa. With that number 2 pick, everything is on the table for Washington.
Well, before we do anything with the number 2 pick, we got to see what happens with the number 1 pick. And so once that pick goes on, then we'll go from there. But again, as I said, everything's an option. I mean, we're as far as in talking with Kyle, we've talked a couple of times already what situations potentially be. But the truth is, we got to see what happens in front of us.
All right, exciting time for soccer fans in our region. Another DC United season starts on Saturday. The Black and Red back home from Florida training for their first match of the year against Colorado. Newcomer Edson Flores expected to